Hello everybody, Crow back again with another collection video. This is the original Xbox collection as of the end of 2014. So let's get started with that. We got the first one, Blinks the Time Sweeper, which is actually a pretty original game, and I don't know why they didn't continue on with this type of thing. I really haven't played it that much, but again, it's really unique, and I'm surprised that they don't do anything with that. Bloodwake, really awesome game with boats and guns and stuff. And then we got Burnout 2 Point of Impact, which is the developers cut the choice version of Burnout 2. We've got Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix, and then Ultra Mix 2, and then Ultra Mix 3, and then Ultra Mix 4. I was originally going to sell these, but nobody was buying them, so I just decided to keep them myself. And then we've got Cell Damaged, which is a cell-shaded racing... No, it's a cell-shaded deathmatch type game. Kind of like... Twisted Metal. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. And we got the Conquer Live and Reloaded, which was surprisingly more censored than the Nintendo 64 version, but still looked great. Crazy Taxi 3 High Roller. Really don't know how well this compares to the first two games, but I kind of like Crazy Taxi, so I figured I'd keep that as well. Crimson Skies, one of the best games on the Xbox 360. Then we got Dead or Alive 3. Of course, I gotta have all the Dead or Alive games. So we have Dead or Alive Ultra Mix, which is Dead or Alive 1 and 2 as well. Then we got Dragon's Lair 3D, Return to the Lair, which is kind of like a cell-shaded Dragon's Lair game to make it look like the animated cartoon, but make it play more like a game other than FMV type game. We got Evil Dead Fistful of Boomsticks, which is a pretty good Evil Dead game. Much better than the original ones. Then moving on, we got Guilty Gear X2. I like these Guilty Gear games, but I'm still horrible at them. Then I don't know, I just couldn't get rid of the Guy game, so so we got that. I don't know how much I'll ever play that. Then I got Halo and Halo 2, even though I'm not a big fan of Halo, but I figure if I have an Xbox, I might as well have the Halo games to go with them. I'm not a really big fan of them because I don't like first-person shooters with controllers, so it's kind of weird to me coming off of playing them off of PC. So I prefer them on the PC with a keyboard and mouse. Then we got Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude, which I really need to play through one day. Mad Dash Racing, which I found to be a surprisingly good racing game, which is why I kept it. We got MTV Celebrity Deathmatches, which is something I'm surprised I kept. I don't know why I kept it, but it's here now. I'm going to continue to keep it. I think it's just because it's not really worth much. And it's still kind of an oddity based on that old TV show. Oddworld, Muchins Odyssey, which looked fantastic, which is why I'm keeping it. I think that's one of the original, one of the early Xbox games. Then we got Outlaw Golf and Outlaw Golf 9 Holes of Christmas, and then Outlaw Golf 9 More Holes of Christmas. Both these are Blockbuster exclusives. We got Outlaw Golf Holiday Golf, which is another one. I really haven't played it, but it seems really weird and wacky, and that's my cup of tea, so I'm keeping those. Outlaw Volleyball, in the same vein. We got Outrun 2, which is an awesome version of Outrun. It's a really good update, so I'm keeping that on the Xbox. Then we got Project Gotham Racing 2. I don't know why I don't just have Project Gotham Racing. Maybe I got rid of that, I don't know. This one, we've got Sega GT 2002 and Jet Set Radio Future on the same disc. I believe they're on the same disc. Let me just double check that really quick. Yep. They're on the same disc, so I'd prefer to have them separate, but together, that's fine too, I suppose. I prefer Jet Set Radio Future over Sega GT 2002, but still, they're both still good games. I don't think I'd get rid of either one if they were separate. Raises Hell. There was something about this that made me want to keep this, and I don't remember. It was like 2 years ago when I played it and decided to keep it. Simpsons Road Rage is pretty funny. It's like Is it like, I can't remember if it's like Grand Theft Auto or if it's more like Crazy Taxi. I cannot remember. I just remember it's worth keeping. And then we got Soul Calibur 2. I think I have Soul Calibur 2 for all the systems Soul Calibur 2 came out for, because they all had different characters. Let me make sure. No, you know what? I don't have it for PlayStation 2. So I need to get it for PlayStation 2 because that came with Hachi. The exclusive character here was Spawn. And for the GameCube, of course, was Link. We have Still Life. I think this is my wife's game. I don't know anything about that. The Suffering, Ties That Bind. So, again, the Suffering game, my wife's game. Taito Legend. You know what? For the Xbox 360, you know what it is? PlayStation 2, I had Taito Legends 2, and I was wondering, what happened to Taito Legends? And here it is. I have it on Xbox, on a different system. So that slightly irritates me, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we got Taito Legends on the Xbox. Then we have Tecmo Classic Arcade, which is a lot of arcade games you don't normally see, like Tecmo Ball. I mean, you got the NES version, but how often do you see the arcade version of that? Let's move on. We got 13, which I think is a Pseudo 51 game. I'm probably not remembering their name correctly. I hope it's Pseudo 51. Otherwise, I look like an idiot. They did like Killer's Dead, Killer 7, Chainsaw Lollipop, and No More Heroes, that type of thing. So that's why I'm keeping that. Time Splitters 2 is a game that I really didn't think was going to be that great, but a lot of people tell me this game is great, so I'm keeping it. And we got here Toe Jam and Earl 3. The only reason I have this is because I have the other two, so I'm keeping that regardless, just to have the trilogy. Tron 2 Killer App. I really don't know how good this is or not, but since it's Tron, I'm keeping it. We got Voodoo Vince, which is a game my wife didn't want to get rid of, but again, I haven't played this. So, and then Whacked. I remember checking this out. This is like a bunch of mini games, I suppose, but it's really off the wall and wacky. So I like that, and that's staying. And this really isn't a game. This is Xbox Music Mixer. I bought that just so I could put music from CDs onto the hard drive. And that's about it. Thanks everyone for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.